Dan Tucker a lot, don't we?
What's this?
That's a vision buoy. That's to help people like Mommy when they play tennis. They're helping with their volley.
With the volley?
With the volley.
Volley?
That's too bad. Keeping them on bridal pregnancy.
Seems even more desirable here when you're already at the site of your reception. You don't want to stretch out your formal time, but just to relax and enjoy the nature. It's okay. 5:20, get your picture taken a little bit. Where are we going to have the groomsmen? In the men's locker room?
I'm sure that there's this place, because the ladies' locker room is very wonderful. So yeah.
I seem to recall this is one of the nicer men's locker rooms. Don't they have little things to put in your feet after you shower and such? So there'll be lots of things to play with and enjoy and just hang out there. I'd say the most important thing, this is really instruction for the best man, if somebody will admit to being that. Yeah, I'd say only two important functions for a best man, for all the honor and dignity that you have to be very little compared. Three things. One is you got to sign sometime to make it legal. Well, you can handle that. It's just your name, your first name. Other is before the wedding, just keep him away from this. You doesn't keep him away from. Yeah. People never know what to do with the groom before a wedding, so they do stupid things. They make jokes. They say things like "we're going to back out" or something like that. He doesn't need to deal with that. He really doesn't. Keep him away from the guests. Calm him down. The only other duty I know of the best man is the reception. You have to make it count. Moving toast leaves near a dry eye in the house. You're on your own with that.
Also, I have
Well, that's one.
Definitely responsible.
That's important. That's during the ceremony itself. So let's say it's getting on towards 6 o'clock. We're going to hold a wedding. The guests are all seated. The ushers coming along. The ushers are arrested. We're about ready to start. One kind of mechanical thing that I do want to work out is whether, Susan, you have an emotional investment in the kind of tradition of the groom not seeing the bride until she enters.
that's important.
Okay, good. What that suggests then is that we need to carefully work out how we get cues to the two of you when to come out of the locker rooms. I love that image now. Just a bride's locker room, groom's locker room. Have you got that little, you have that, Steve. Let me play with that for a minute. Yeah. What I think we want to do is I'll be checking in with Rand, the band leader, so that he knows about where we are in our planning. And he has a specific number he's playing in the procession.
Yes.
Okay, which is
Trumpet Tune by Jeremiah Clark.
the card piece. All right. So I will give Rand a high sign to let him know that we'll be ready for that trumpet tune. At that time, Brad and Brian and I have got to be ready with the first notes of the processional to start it. Gentlemen, what we're going to do is we've been told that the center aisle, which is off limit to the guests, is also off limit to the three of us. We are not good enough to use that aisle. Susan was very specific. So, yeah, she is. She's going to let some of the men use it, but not all of the men. So that we're going to come in from that door and just walk up the side, just real unobtrusively, like the unimportant people we are, and come to our places here. In the reception, you get important. I mean, how important do you want to be and for how long? Okay. Here's what I would suggest we work for the rest of it. I'm going to give to the sniffling, self-pitying father of the bride a little responsibility here, because I'm sure you are going to be wanting to wander around a little bit, say hi to some folks. You'll be watching all the action. What I want to do is, before Brad and Brian and I go in, is Steve, have you and your parents ready, because you would be the next ones in, so you can be out in place. And at that point, it's really safe to bring Nancy and Liz out. There's nothing wrong with them seeing the groom or the groom seeing them. So I would say that about the time the procession is to start, getting ready for the music, if you maybe could tap on the door of the locker room to get Nancy and Liz out, if they're not out already, so they can be ready. And then once more, when Steve starts in with his parents, if you could either yourself or send, say, Liz back in, at that point you could bring Susan out so that she will be ready on time. Sound good?
So how do I know when to bring Liz and Nancy up?
About the time that I'm letting Rand know to, as soon as it's a graceful point in the music, to start the processional,
Okay.
then we can bring out the two young
I bring
women.
out those two.
Right. And, but then only when Steve is ready to come in with his parents will we send, say, Liz back in to tell Susan she can come out. Because Steve can't see back around over there once he started in this room. All right? There's a lot of surprises in this wedding. Have you got an outfit that's like just this killer dynamite surprise outfit? You're not telling. You're not telling. All right. You're going to look halfway decent. All right. Good.
Do we have that down now?
Good try. How do Joan, Abe, and Steve know when to go? Who's giving them the?
Well, okay, we're about to talk about all of that.
Okay.
I'm assuming that when the actual processional music starts, all of us will be there in the lobby except for you, Susan.
Okay.
In one form or another, we'll be milling around. As the music starts, the three unimportant gentlemen will come around to the side and take our places, which are still to be determined, right? And we will remove the ribbons by then. I think what we've got is a lot of time, a relatively few number of people, and a short distance. So I'm going to propose that each person who is to come in wait until the people ahead of you are all completely in place. So that Steve, Joan, Abe, you will, when you see the three of us take our places and look expectantly towards that door, you'll know to come in. And you do get to use the center aisle. By a narrow vote, this is 5 to 4, you get to come in the center aisle. And Steve, I think, you know, a lot of ways to do this, but I think most typically, you would walk with a parent on either side. I'm assuming that the aisle probably will be wide enough for that. And when you come to, say if this is approximately where the row of seats will be, you can leave your parents there. You might want to shake his hand, wish him well. You might want to kiss your mother. I should certainly hope so. And then leave them at their seats and take the last few steps yourself. And then you'll turn and face the rear, which will be a cue for you, Nancy, to start in. And I would ask each person or group to come in, take your time about it, you know, don't rush it. Normally at a wedding rehearsal, I'm making usually the women do it over and over again, trying to slow them down, not to walk in an exaggerated or strange manner, but to, people think that a wedding is their God-given divine right to ignore men who walk in, but each woman who walks in, they stare, and then they turn to each other and say things like, you know, about your outfit and the way you look. And they think if they don't get to do that, they've been cheated. So you got to give them time to stare. Okay, Nancy, you comfortable being stared at? Good. Yeah, you get your fair share of that too. I bet you. So take your time walking in. It's also important as the women come in to try and smile and look like you're happy that Steve and Susan are coming. See, because if you look concerned, if you look worried, the guests figure that you know something they don't. And then they all start to worry. So try to look happy. That's a good look right there. You'll have that fun. How are your flowers? You got flowers?
Yay.
She's got flowers, right?
We from Finland Airplanes.
Oh,
Oh.
Julie must be so sad.
I know.
You walk in, smiling, happy, and Liz, when you see Nancy in her place, she'll turn and face the rear, and then you'll start in. Same deal, take your time, you get stared at, you smile, you look happy, you come up, you take your place, and we're all going to turn and face the rear to watch for the entrance of the bride and her parents. You, one significant responsibility for the father of the bride, and I've gotten this by reading old novels, which is where you get valuable information. You are supposed to beam, because in all the books, the father of the bride is